Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the 10 sexiest designer fragrances in my fragrance collection. This is in no particular order. I definitely have my favorites, but I think all of these fragrances are super sexy and you can't go wrong with them. So first, I'm going to start off with Magenta Tanzanite. This is a newer fragrance in my collection. This is part of the Armani Prive line, and this fragrance is very warm, spicy, coffee, cardamom. This one I think of being in a restaurant, upscale for sure, on a fall evening, smelling amazing in the air. This is so beautiful, so deep, so rich, dark, mysterious, super strong. I just find this scent to be so intoxicating, sexy, very seductive, mysterious almost in a way. This is super sexy. Really like it. So Magenta Tanzanite by Armani Prive. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about is Babycat by YSL. And listen guys, I will take any opportunity I can to talk about this fragrance. This is a beautiful spiced vanilla. I find that it is a powdery, woody vanilla in the dry down, and the spices are absolutely stunning throughout this whole fragrance. There is a freshness about it, a little bit citric up top, along with that pepper, and this is very well done. Absolutely think it's worth the hype. This is super sexy. Like, this is what a hot person smells like, in my opinion. And like, not only a hot person, but like a hot person with money. This just smells so rich, so beautiful. I love this scent. I think that Babycat is a very loud fragrance. It demands attention. I feel like this is someone that's in control. This is really stunning, very sexy, sensual, spicy vanilla. Perfect for date night, and you're definitely again going to get attention. You do not need too many sprays of this. This is a very loud fragrance. It projects very well, lasts forever, and it will last you all night long. Next up, we're talking about Musc Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez, and this is a very gorgeous, fruity, floral, musky fragrance. This fragrance is so stunning. I have never tried any of the other Narciso Rodriguez. I'm convinced just from seeing what other people say that this might be the best one. But I love the musk. I believe there's some florals in here. There's plum up top, which makes it very beautiful. Rose as well. It just smells sweet and musky and fruity, and it's just beautiful. I really love this scent. I understand why it went as viral as it did, and it is on discounters now, and you can get it for about 60 bucks. It is so gorgeous, so beautiful, so sexy. It's like a skin scent, definitely very sensual, meant for close encounters. And this is so beautiful. Next on my list is a personal fave of mine, one of my first fragrances actually in my collection, and this is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. So this smells like syrupy peaches and vanilla. The original Flower Bomb DNA is definitely in here, but I find this to be a little more playful, a little bit more flirty. Sexy in a way, for sure. I just really love this scent. I find all the flower bombs to be attractive. I don't really understand why it gets the hate it does. I know it's like mainstream or whatever, but it's still amazing. Yeah, I definitely love this Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid, and I can vouch that this is a man magnet. So men that I do know that are into fragrance love this fragrance, and when I have worn this fragrance out, it definitely gets male attention. This is really stunning. It's a good fruity floral fragrance, still sexy, very playful like I said. I just really adore this fragrance. It commands attention for sure. So good. The next fragrance that I'm going to be talking about is newer to my collection. I do not have too much experience with this. However, I find this to be absolutely stunning, and this is the new Burberry Goddess. I have a travel spray of it, and it is Vanilla Central. Definitely getting loads of vanilla for sure, lavender. Overall, it's a really, really nice scent. I feel like this is the kind of scent that it's not, oh my gosh, in your face, so sexy, but it's more of a subtle, sexy designer scent. I think that people will find themselves intoxicated by your scent and repeatedly going to sniff you and have their nose in your neck. It's one of those kind of scents that is just so mass appealing. You're going to love this, and it definitely has a sexy woman kind of vibe to this. I am pleasantly surprised with this release. I do find it to be absolutely stunning. I feel like this is a sexy daily wear kind of scent, actually. I could definitely see myself getting a full bottle of this. I adore this scent so much. I can say that I adore this scent so much. It is so good. Definitely worth checking out your next Sephora trip for sure. The size of this dent is kind of insane. And this is none other than La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And this fragrance, oh my gosh, this is actually my scent of the day. Just add a little bit more. Just a little bit, right? But this, ooh, this smells like syrupy pears and vanilla, and this is so sweet, so decadent. I honestly, my nose is burning a little bit right now. I did not need to overspray like that, but this fragrance, I don't even know why I'm smelling the card. It's literally everywhere right now, but this fragrance is so good. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's vanillic. There's a bit of woodiness in here from the vetiver. There's leather in here and floral notes a bit. I don't get that too much. I feel like it does lean gourmand for sure. Not completely gourmand, but again, those kind of the syrupy pears in the beginning definitely give it a gourmand kind of effect. I really, really love this fragrance. I feel like this fragrance, for me, the selling point is really the opening, so I just find myself respraying it over and over and over again. But this fragrance is so strong, so sweet, so decadent, crowd pleasing. This fragrance is not going anywhere. This is probably one of the sexiest fragrances in my whole collection. I was browsing Fragrantica a little bit, and people say that it smells mature. I'm 24, maybe I'm considered mature to some people, like if there's teens or watching my videos, but I don't really think it's for a mature woman. I think there's definitely a type of energy that the certain person has to have. I think they definitely have to have a strong sense of self. I think they have to be comfortable in their sensuality or sexuality, and I feel like this is a fragrance that definitely demands attention. You have to be fun, you have to be flirty, you have to have a certain aura about you. But I definitely really love this fragrance. This fragrance is a man magnet, a man killer, boxer dropper, whatever you want to say, but this is so good, it works. And this, I don't know, this is gonna be an upgraded bottle. I already know. This is so amazing, and yeah. So I know you guys are probably gonna get tired of me bringing this fragrance up, so I'm gonna go ahead and breeze through it really quickly. If you would like, you can go check out just about every other video on this channel at the moment and find out more about it. But Goldmer Absolute, this is a chocolate scent. This is a decadent, deep, rich, resinous chocolate vanilla scent. There's some pepper in here, it's a little spicy, and there's immortelle in here, so it's a little, I don't want to say it's floral, but a little bit for sure. And there's just cacao in here, and there's just, I don't know. This fragrance just gets me in a way that a lot of fragrances don't. I have not found anybody that does not like this. This fragrance is definitely a deep, dark, sexy nighttime fragrance. Sits closer to the skin, so more for closer encounters. But this is amazing, and do yourself a favor, get your hands on it if you can. And next on this list, and I'm actually really excited to talk about this one, is my beloved Black Opium Extreme. So I really love this scent. This is probably my favorite Black Opium that I've tried. Granted, I've only tried the original, this one, in Le Parfum, the newest one. And I really love this one. I find it to be not as intense and in your face and aggressive as the first one. Other people would call it cloying. I feel like that's a negative connotation, so I don't really want to say that. But I just love this one. It is definitely a lot simpler. The florals aren't as in your face. I love the cacao in the opening. I definitely feel like it smells like cacao coffee. I feel like actually this, I would group it in the same kind of category as Gold Myrrh Absolute, but with like a coffee kind of thing going on. I definitely think they both have that dry cacao gourmand kind of thing going. And no, they're not dupes. They don't smell the same, but I feel like they give off a similar vibe, if that makes sense. I feel like the other one's like a little bit more refined, a little bit more elegant, but this one is really good. Gives off a dry gourmand, sexy kind of feel. This one's going to project more, and this is more accessible. This is easier to find. You can definitely find it on discounters for a really good price, much cheaper than you're gonna find the other one. Yeah, I really love the Black Opium Extreme. This is Black Opium Extreme. If I haven't said that already, I don't think I did. But this one is really good to me. Again, my favorite one. This one is super sexy in my opinion. And I don't think it smells trashy. Some people say, you know, Black Opium smells like, you know, clubbing or being in the club, that kind of scene. But I feel like this one in particular does not give that. And I feel like this one did not get the credit it deserves. This is really beautiful for sure. I really love this one. Moving right along, we're gonna head over to Lancome real quick, and this is Oud Bouquet by Lancome. I brought this up before. This one is a seductive rose oud scent. There's Kapahu balm, Gaiac wood, there's some vanilla in here, there's some praline in here. So what that means is it's pretty woody, it's sweet, there's rose, it's deep, it's dark. There's an elegance to this fragrance. This fragrance blend, I feel like, is top tier, truly. I feel like both niche and designer fragrance lovers can appreciate this fragrance. It's very sexy, very wearable, very perfect for the fall and winter. I just really adore this scent, and yeah, I definitely think you guys should check this out. The hype is real with this one, and this will forever be in my collection. It's such a refined, beautifully blended fragrance, very sexy, very just all the things, guys. You guys need to get your nose on this. This is so good. The last one on my list is a sample. I do not have this one in my collection yet, but good news for me and you, this one is probably the cheapest one on this list, and this is Versace Crystal Noir, and this is the EDT. I have not smelled the EDP. I know you can get them both on Fragrancenet, but guys, when I tell you, this is beautiful! Sexy, floral, deep, dark. Okay, definitely giving me dark, deep, sexy floral. Notes that are on this card, this official sample from Versace, are different than what's listed on Fragrantica, so I'm gonna go ahead and read that off to you. Black currant, black fig, violet, tuberose, frangipani, jasmine, sandalwood, cashmere, vanilla pod, heliotrope. So I'm definitely getting a powderiness from it. I'm getting a freshness from it, but it's also dark, it's deep, it's sexy. That fig is coming through a little bit. I'm not really a fig girly, but I really like it. I've been finding some really good fig fragrances lately. This smells so good. This smells like someone's sexy and fresh and dark and mysterious and hot. I really like this. Okay, so on Fragrancenet, I want you guys to get the absolute best price. So if you go on Fragrancenet, sometimes you'll be able to get like 25% off, 30% off, whatever. So I found a way to get 37% off every single time. So what you're going to do is you're gonna go ahead and type the fragrance that you want into Google, and then you're gonna go ahead and type Fragrancenet after that, and then you're gonna click on the link directly through Google. So you're always gonna get 37, look at me, I can't talk. You're always gonna get 37% off every time. I forget where I learned that trick. I want to say, I don't even know. I honestly could not tell you who I learned that trick from. But if you Google search it, it will always be more than if you're just going to the website directly and searching it. Just a tip, and this should be about $34. That's pretty good for a fragrance. It's only gonna be the 1 ounce, but a 1 ounce should last you enough time. And this is so gorgeous, guys. I adore this scent, and I definitely am hoping to add it to my collection at some point, but I definitely need to enjoy my collection a little bit more before I consider adding another fragrance. So guys, I know I went briefly through that. I hope I was helpful. I feel like I added more kind of unnecessary commentary, but these fragrances are all super, super sexy. These are definitely my top 10 sexy fragrances, designer fragrances that I have smelled to date. I am really, really confident in these. I feel like men are going to love these scents, or women, or whomever you're trying to attract. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Until next time, guys, love you always. Bye.